to talk to you guys about this.
Don't
Paul
do it.
McGowan, the owner of PS Audio,
Paul,
had a pretty insightful response. I normally don't agree with him, but this one was pretty good. The question was whether high resolution audio gets you closer to the creator's intent. And he was like, no, it gets you closer to the mastering content. And if the mastering guy disagrees with the creator, because he goes, it's two different people, right?
Oh,
and
well, that's for everything,
right? Isn't that the thing? Is the guy who masters it isn't necessarily the creator, right?
No. Well,
that's not just high res though. That's everything, right?
That's everything.
I mean,
yeah, it's everything.
So
And I'm actually making music again now, and so like I'm going to make a video and be like, okay, since I'm the creator,
right?
This is what I created, but then this is what that mixing guy, which is also me, this is what the mixer did. So who's the creative person here? Who's the creator, the mixer or the actual person? Because I mean, if you are a small band and you're just looking at the camera really closely.
Sorry.
Oh, there you go. Now we can see you. Maybe it's the hat. It's too much shadow.
I know it's blocking my whole lighting situation.
Yeah, exactly. I think so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm right. Up and coming artists, if the mixer does like, adds another 2-3 layers of bass and like, doubles your vocal track, pans it around, and does all this stuff to make it sound better, they're gonna be like, yeah, cool. the small band or one-man show or whatever. So who's the creator in this point? It's all a creation, and then we go to the mastering engineer who takes a 24-bit 2-channel and beefs it up in the right places to make it sound the same volume as everything else on the radio or on Spotify or whatever. And there are different LUFS levels for Spotify and Apple Music mastering as opposed to CD mastering and all that kind of stuff. So sometimes they'll pop out like 4 different masters in usually a 16-bit format, CD 1644.1. But I believe director's intent or creators. I believe in director's intent for movies. If that movie is mastered in Dolby Vision, the director is there saying, okay, we want this type of HDR. We want HDR with this amount here for this scene. The next scene is different. So for there, the director's there. When it comes to audio, who knows? Who knows if the artist is there or involved? When it comes to audio, the director in a movie, they might be there for the 7.1 mix, but then that 7.1 mix gets sent to an Atmos engineer, an Atmos mixer with a bunch of stems and all the accoutrement, right, of all the audio and the special effects, and then they are the ones that just, all right, there's a plane flying, okay, let's put it, so there's no director involved in that process.
And even in the music, there was a pretty cool interview that Steve Gutenberg had with a producer in New York, and he was saying singers think they have a great voice, and then add the compression, the magic, and they're like, oh, that sounds even better. Yeah, I like that. How much of that was that producer goes, yeah, I know, I could do magic with your voice, because so many singers like, don't touch my voice. He goes, let me do my thing, and then you listen like, oh, okay, this sounds better. And it was a compression and adding whatever, right? And I'm thinking,
there's like I have all these plugins. There's a de-esser, right, to take all the sibilance off all those letters, right? And sometimes you'll just go in and just delete their breaths, because a lot of the times in a normal recording in music, you don't hear them taking breaths. Just listen to a song. You don't hear them taking any breaths because the mixer has gotten in there and cut it out. And I've done it before on plenty of, people are just like, they're doing the rap, like you want to take that shit out. Like nobody wants to hear that in the song, So there's a lot that goes into it that people don't know. And if you were to like, have you guys heard like some of the Freddie Mercury's like just the solo vocal recordings? It's fantastic. I think that also lends to like today's artists and singers actually not being that great. But you have somebody like Freddie Mercury, even the girl from Paramore. I heard her like solo vocal. Whew! Like people with actual talent, are were and then back in the day, you had to have talent to be good and be like a singer. Now anybody can just slap auto tune on there and a half. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Somebody like Jennifer Lopez, great person, great dancer, singer. Not the best, but with all the added plugins and stuff like that, can be above average. But then she's Jennifer Lopez, so there's a lot.